here I am. I know people are looking at me cross-eyed like, where you been? I'm still here. I apologize. I think the last video I made, I was preparing to go back to school and I had asked for all kinds of guidance regarding dealing with school and maintaining weight loss and all of that. Needless to say, not so much. So the semester is done. I had my very last exam yesterday, so I am back on as far as video making and whatnot. So firstly, my apologies for disappearing. I was kind of lurking. I was watching a few videos, but truthfully, especially towards the end of the semester, I had zero time to do much of anything but freak out about exams. But here I am. Thank you to those who hung around. Thank you to my new subscribers. I don't say that very often because I don't really watch the numbers so much, but thank you. I know a few of you a little bit better than others. Some people have even added me on Facebook, so thanks again. And here we go. Oh, before I get into that, I do have a couple more upcoming videos beyond this one of them being a Q&A. So when I'm done with all this, if there's anything that you want to ask me, please put it in the comments or put it, send me a message either here on YouTube or on myfitnesspal. I'll put my myfitnesspal information below. I swear by myfitnesspal. If anybody has heard them before, heard me say it before, I wholeheartedly believe in it. So send me your questions and I'll make a Q&A video very, very, very soon, probably by the end of this week. So where am I? Let's get the big stuff out of the way. Here is my scale shot. Okay, as of this morning, I am 225.6. For those who don't know or don't remember, I started at 291, so to date I have lost 65.4 pounds. I think the last time I was here I was probably only at about 50, so even with school, amazingly, miraculously, prayerfully, I'm down another 15 pounds, so 65.4. How did I deal with school? Not so well. Overall, my eating at school was perfectly fine as far as my big meals. Whenever I did opt to eat a full meal, I did eat something as healthy as I possibly could. There's a KFC on campus? No. There are a few places that you get a lot of rice dishes and whatnot. I don't really have that. I tended to lean towards the more vegetarian of meals that I could possibly find, and that's what I had on campus. That's not to say that I did not still have my difficulties with eating as often as I should, and when doing so, eating the right things. One of my biggest problems I found with campus living is that there are snacks everywhere. You can buy a snack on this corner, that corner, this room, that room. It's really, really, really hard to, at least if you're like me, to see snacks and not grab snacks. Now, I think it's become a running joke that I have emergency snacks in my bag, in my purse. I always end up having cookies, crackers, mostly wheat crackers or almond cookies or something kind of bland but very healthy. I do keep those in my bag. Now, whether or not I remember to eat those is a task because I'm a science student. I do biology, chemistry, and this semester I did psychology. Next semester will probably be the same thing, and I spend a good few hours per week in labs. And when I say a few hours, I mean 6-hour stretches. So by then, I've already missed a meal and a snack. So even though I did carry these things with me, and I could find a few, very few healthy snacks on campus, I didn't really eat them. I also had a problem with water because they don't want you to carry water they don't want you drinking in labs. First of all, that's a safety hazard. No, you don't want eating or drinking within labs. You can drink in lectures. For the most part, you can eat in lectures, but I spent a lot of time in the library, and you can't bring liquids into the library, much less drink in the library. It's really disconcerting because the water cooler in the library does not work. So there is no way to actually have any kind of water in the library. Now, I love my water. I was up to probably maybe anywhere between 64 and 100 ounces. No, actually, my 8 glasses of water per day was my minimum. I could get 8 to 16 glasses of water every day. I was really, really, really big on my water. That fell off a lot with school. That fell off a lot with not having quick, easy access, because I could easily pack one of my sports bottles with ice water, which is all I drink usually. I'm still off of the crack that is soda. I still do not drink even your supposedly healthy fruit juices. I like my water and I like my flavored waters. I couldn't bring them into the library, and I would spend hours upon hours in the library. I mean whole day stretches. And because of that, time would fly and I wouldn't drink my water. Let's see, my notes. So yeah, I did have a lot of things that interfered with weight loss with regard to school. The hours were rough. To get there and beat the traffic, I was up at 5:45. Not a morning person, not even the slightest bit of a morning person. And after you go to an hour-long lecture, 2-hour-long lectures, you're right, you're good. It's just 2 hours, you're fine. You go through a 6-hour lab, you want to come home and die. So I need to find a balance. I did nothing. When I tell you I have not set foot into my gym in months, I have done nothing that I would consider formal exercise. I walk the dog, I walk myself. That's it. I have not done much of anything. I get walking in on campus, but barely, because the main parking lot is way over there and I'm not allowed to carry my bags or books that great a distance. So because of that, I have to use handicap parking, and I am grateful for it because it means I'm in less pain. However, I did end up giving up some of my cardio in that respect. Hold on, this camera is annoying me. Okay, better. So I didn't walk as much as I should, in my opinion. What did I do to lose at least the 15 pounds, 15 plus pounds this semester? It really is food. No matter how many times I say it, or how many times other people say it, it doesn't get any less true or any less relevant. The majority of your weight loss will be your food. Now, would I have liked to lose 30 pounds this semester? Sure. But the combination of returning to school, the stresses of returning to school, and believe me, it was not simple. My classes weren't settled until a good 6 weeks into the semester. Plus, as soon as you're settled, you're back into exams, and my whole life is riding on these exams. All of those things in combination that resulted in me not eating right, or resulted in me eating candy over studying, or just general stress. I'll take it. I will take it. I've seen people flip-flop 5 pounds over a year. I'll take my 15 pounds in my 3 months. It's okay. It's 15 pounds that less than I had. And again, I don't think there's much to be ashamed of in 65 pounds, even though sometimes I don't feel like I've done enough. I am terribly hard on myself, I know. And I'm very, very, very determined. So when I feel as though my determination isn't getting me there fast enough, and I feel as though it is my fault, I tend to belittle my progress. I will take my 65.4 pounds. Okay, I am rambling. Oh, packing lunches. Whoa. Okay, I had these grand plans, these huge, fantastic plans to pack a healthy snack and a lunch, a proper lunch, and all of my water and everything. But once again, I found that the first few days I packed a lunch, even though honestly my mom packed my lunch. I love her. She packed my lunch. I think she was excited to get me out the door as I was. She would pack me a nice healthy lunch, including a nice healthy sandwich with wheat bread and veggies and good snacks like little itty bitty pudding cups or nuts or whatever. I still didn't eat them. I didn't find the time to eat them, and they would sit in my car no less, and it would be really hot. And by the end of the day, I would want to eat them. So I realized that packing certain foods will not work for me, especially with being finicky about food. I'd rather purchase foods there and eat there and be done. But purchasing food there is crap. Face it, campus food is crap. Healthy campus food requires your firstborn child as payment. I refuse to buy what ends up being the equivalent of a $10 garden salad. I'm not doing it. I refuse to do it. No. So the packing didn't work. What I have figured out is that packing my emergency supplies that I said earlier are good ideas. Or is a good idea. The peanuts are a great idea. Not so salty, really filling, really good fat grams, for healthy fat grams at least. My wheat crackers, I've taken to packing tangerines because you peel them on the spot and they're really easy to eat. And I think that's also becoming a running joke, but I love my tangerines. I've done that. So yeah, I've figured out that it makes sense for me to pack my in-between snacks versus my meal. And maybe if I pack enough in-between healthy snacks, I can kind of accumulate enough calories to count it as a meal until I get home or get on the road to somewhere where I can actually purchase something semi-healthy. Alright, what now? I have a month's break. In that month, I can say no other way than I need to go hard. I had a goal, I still have a goal of 75 pounds down by the new year. I am 10 pounds away from that. No, I don't anticipate you losing 10 pounds in 2 weeks now. But like everything else that is a goal, I want to get to my goal or as near as possible. To get to the 75 pounds down, I would have had to be in gear a lot sooner. And there's no way I'm going to be able to do that. At least I don't think there's a healthy way to do that. So that's okay. I want to be able to have a guilt-free Christmas dinner. I highly doubt I'm going to have that either, because I will admit I have become calorie counting obsessed. It keeps me on track, and I like knowing what I've taken in, so I don't think I'll be indulging in as much as I probably should. Christmas here is the US's version of Thanksgiving. We go all out in every way sense, like the word. It's a pigging out kind of day. You eat, you talk, you sleep. And worse, my brother is coming down from the US, so we haven't seen him, which means my mom is pulling out all the stops. We haven't seen him in about 6 months. She's going to feed him until he's crazy, and I'm going to be there on the side tasting every single one of the pots. But I want to be able to at least be high enough in my weight loss that if I gain a couple pounds, I don't feel as badly. Plus, not that I really anticipate gaining. I honestly think you can gear your pig out days around the rest of your calories. You're going to have a really, really, really big dinner, then what's wrong with fruit salad for breakfast? You know, I don't think I've ever gained off of a big meal, even at my birthday meals and all that. I've never gained. I think there's a way to balance it. At least I think I can. What am I doing in this month? Weight training. I miss weight training. I haven't been to a gym, so I don't weight train at home. I can do cardio at home. I cannot weight train at home. It's not safe, and I don't know what to do enough. I don't think I know enough. Oh, no. I don't have any free weights at home. I don't own any weights. I don't want to own any weights. I'd rather work out in the gym. So I miss my gym. I miss my weight training. If I could start today, I would, but I have some stuff to do. I will start though in the next couple of days, because my trainer has been messaging me, wanting to know what's up. I get that. I really miss my weight training. Plus, the whole concept of thinning all the way down and then weight training is not very smart, I think, because then you're going to wonder why you're flabby. Nobody wants to be slim and flabby. You don't want to be skinny fat. Not cute. So, cardio at least. I'm going to start off with 3 times a week. Again, I don't know what my endurance is. It's been a really long time since I've done any really good kind of cardio. Like, I haven't walked a 5K in a minute, and I miss that. Weight training I'm going back to for sure. I think that's it. That's where I've been. That's where I hope to be going. Again, thank you for hanging out with me. Please remember to post your questions for the Q&A. Round up 65.4 down as of now. I'm aiming for, I think, the full 100 down, and then we'll see what I look like then, and I'll go into, I'll start seriously sculpting and deciding if I'm going to stop there. Body shots are coming up right after this. I just took them, so hopefully somebody hung around at this 12-minute and 34-second video. You can see the body shots now. Again, I love you guys. I have missed you. I'm going to go through and see how many videos I can catch up with the regulars. I hope everybody's going well. I hope you had a great 2012 for the portion that I missed. And I hope everybody's gearing up to go into 2013 with all kinds of blessings and wonderful. So, bye. Enjoy the morning. You should ever have your head down. 6'5", 220.